Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Tips for Dummies. Today I had a call that a dryer, this is an old model dryer, it's a Keenmore. It wasn't heating up. Alright, so I'm gonna show you what to do. The only problem that I have in here is the space. They have the space very limited. I only have that much of a space to work, and I don't know if that's going to be enough to remove the what I want to do. So the first thing we got to do is to remove the back cover. You remove it by removing all those bolts all the way around, and then it comes out. Put it aside. Now we have this, and this is where the heater goes. Let me see. I need to turn on the light. On. All right. So this is where the heater is inside. Some newer models, you can put it apart in half. So the first thing I did is check for continuity and all the relays that are here. I disconnected it, checked for continuity. There's another one on top, continuity, and another one in here. And I check for continuity. They all check for continuity. The second thing is that I put my voltmeter right here, and it read 240, and it was not heating up, so that determines right away that the heat element, it was bad. All right, so let's continue. Okay guys, so the first thing I got to do is we got to disconnect these cables. All right, these two. Okay, so I'm having a little trouble, so I'm gonna bring a screwdriver. Be right back. Okay, so I was in here. I needed to disconnect the wires. It doesn't really matter which way they go to put it back. Now we have to remove this. Okay, and I notice it has a screw in here on the back that we need to remove. Hey, on this particular dryer, it's a little bit hard to get into that bolt. You have to get to the back. Let me show you. You have to go to the back. And you need an open wrench like this. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get it, otherwise it's gonna be complicated. But once you get it in, then you are able to remove this, and that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying right now. Alright guys, so as I mentioned it before, this is a little bit tricky. On this particular model, it's a little bit tricky because on the newer ones, you can remove a bolt from here, and this will turn into a half. You think a half, and then you get the heat element right there. On this one, you have to get behind this right here. As you can see, there is a bolt. It's a 1/4 inch bolt, okay, and you have to remove it. All right, but it has to be from the back, so you need an open wrench like this, 1/4 inch. Now the top part, that's what it gets interesting, because you got this cover. This cover, yeah, you cannot remove it. You might want to remove the top, perhaps, but it's a little bit complicated because, well, right now in the spot that I am, but you can stick your hand through there, and right here on top, right in there, somewhere around there, there is another 1/4 inch bolt which you take out. And once you remove those two bolts, this assembly goes up. Pull it out and take it out as I show you. But right now it's a good time to check. It's inside. You have to put your hand through there. It's not clogged. Kind of feel it. Then you have to push this thing up, and then out. And then you can remove the heat element free. Heat element right here. And so now the heat element comes out through there and ready to buckle straight right. The other right inside. Heat element, excuse me, right inside. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Gotta make sure that it fits the holes. It's a lot of dust in here. Gotta remove it. Before you make all the connections, make sure they're tight, and we're pretty much ready to go. All we have to do is put the cover back on, and that's it. Clean it up a little bit. Right now it's a good time to vacuum all that stuff, and yeah, we're ready to install the back cover, and maybe you might be good for another 20 years. This dryer is probably about 20 years old, and you can get another 10 years. Well, that's how much you save. That heat element cost about 30 bucks. Not that bad. So yeah, we put the cover back on. Alright, and I'm gonna put all the bolts on the corresponding holes. Yeah, so we're gonna proceed and put all the bolts behind the cover. So about 6 or 7 bolts, and then I'm gonna put the machine back the way it's supposed to be, and turn it on and make sure that everything is good. So this is how I changed the heat element on this particular machine. They're not all the same, so they're similar but not the same. Alright guys, so I got all the bolts together. All I have to do is put the machine back to where it belongs. Make sure I'm gonna put the exhaust, and it'll be ready to go. So we got everything in place, and all we have to just turn it on, fill it, make sure it gets hot, and we gotta work it. Everything is good. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe so that way you don't miss any other video that I make.